So I thought that I would take you through today and show you all the pills and supplements and meds and whatnot that I take in a day, just to raise some more awareness around chronic illness. I mean, that's what my whole channel is about, but just to kind of show you what we go through on that front, and like how much a lot of us are taking in terms of medications and supplements and whatnot in a day, and like remembering to take all this stuff and like the actual like amounts, so you get an idea of that. You can keep in mind I'm not even doing Lyme treatment right now, so I'm not on any IVs at the moment. I'm not on any tinctures, so this is just like supplements and some of the medications I take for the other stuff that I deal with in a day. But you know, for people with Lyme, or like the way it used to be for me, I was also adding tinctures every day multiple times a day, and like IVs twice a day. So let's do it. So the first thing I take in the morning is my thyroid medication. I take Nature Thyroid, so I take one of these every morning, first thing in the morning, because it has to be on an empty stomach. Alright, so every day, twice a day, I have to do this special nasal rinse, which has this stuff in it. These are it's a compounded medication that has acetylcysteine, EDTA, and xylophos, and I do the nasal rinse twice a day to clear out heavy metals and mold and bacterial overgrowth in my sinuses, because I have a lot of issues with that. That might be contributing to my gut. Loving this morning hair, aren't you? So it burns like crazy, and I have to do it twice a day, and it sucks. So let's do it. So I just open one of these pills and put it into this bottle. This stuff makes me want to cry. It makes me cry. It feels like when you get salt water in your nose and it just like burns. As you can see, my face is like freaking out. About 30 minutes before I eat a meal, I take cromolyn, which is a mast cell stabilizer in the gut. So this helps my gut symptoms and reactions to food on a histamine level. So they come in little ampules like this, and I take 2 of them in a glass of water. With breakfast, I take my digestive enzymes. So I have some betaine, HCl, and pepsin, which is really good for stomach acid and digesting food. And then glucobalance to help balance my blood sugar after eating. But I take that with breakfast, and then I will show you my morning supplements and medications after. These are my morning supplements and meds. This one's getting away. This is what I take every morning with breakfast. So I know a lot of people want to know what it is. These are kind of digestive ones that help me with my intestinal system and moving food through my system, because I have so many issues with digestion. So I take a lot of like stuff for digestion, and it has things like marshmallow root and slippery elm and fennel and some ginger and stuff like that for inflammation and soothing of my intestinal lining. This is I take Florinef because my blood pressure is super low and we're trying to get it up. And then I also take licorice root. So licorice root is a natural way to get blood pressure up. So I also take that. I take a histamine scavenger because I have mast cell issues and histamine issues, and then glutamate scavenger because if you've watched some of my older videos, I also deal with a glutamate issue. I like overproduce it, and I don't tolerate glutamate foods, so I take those for that. And then I also take something called ACAT Assist. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to film. Which is for the production of acetyl-CoA, which is needed for your ATP. Which are the powerhouses of your cell. So I have some issues there, and I take that. And then I also take something that's called GAMT Assist, which is basically creatine. So I take this because my geneticist actually put me on it because he thinks I have some issues with creatine. And Now I know that I have growth hormone issues as well, which I'm going to go into in a treatment update video soon. So that is what I take in terms of like helping with my protein deficiencies. So in the afternoon before lunch, again on an empty stomach, I take my second dose of thyroid medication, my Nature Thyroid. I take a smaller dose in the afternoon. And since it's been on back order, I have only been able to get a hold of a larger dosage, and then I just cut that up into this teeny tiny piece that I take in the afternoon. So empty stomach, dose number 2 going down. Dose 2 for the day, my second round of cromolyn, 2 more of these, about 20 minutes before I eat lunch on an empty stomach. So with lunch, which I'm having a big salad with roasted veggies in it, I have more of my digestive enzymes, my bentane HCl and glucobalance. And then I also take another round of my acetyl-CoA pill because my energy is so bad, so we're trying to get that up. Dose 3 of cromolyn for the day before dinner. So it's dinner time, which means more pills. I made a sheet pan dinner. I'll link the Instagram post where I have this so you guys can check it out and get the recipe. But again, with dinner, my digestive enzymes, the bentane HCl and the glucobalance, and then I'll show you all the supplements I take after. All right, so dinner time supplements. This is what I take at night, if I can get this out of here. Pretty much the same as I took this morning, but I also take quercetin, which is this yellow one. Trying that out for nasal and allergy issues. And then my other dose of Florinef, I take it twice a day. And then this is low dose naltrexone, which I take 3 times a week. A lot of people with immune issues and chronic Lyme and autoimmune disease take it. I've taken it for years, and whether it's really helping or not, I don't know. But I cannot get off of it. I've gotten down to 3 days a week. If I go less than that, my insomnia rages and I get horrible muscle pain. So that's my evening dose, and as you can see, there's still more to come. Alright, so in the evenings, about 2 hours after dinner, so on an empty stomach, I take my evening supplements. So, what they are is these gray ones. I take 4 of these gray ones. Are another like digestive supplement. Essentially, they just kind of help everything move through my system. They kind of soothe my gut. And then I take a bunch of magnesium. So I have like 4 magnesiums here. I take a lot of magnesium again to help my gut. I take this little white pill, which is basically prescription Zyrtec. It's called Zysal, prescription Zysal, which is basically Zyrtec allergy medication for my mast cell issues. And then I take this other little white one, which is ketotifen, and I just started this. It's for mast cell stuff as well, so we're going to see how that goes. I'm slowly building up, so I'm starting with just 1 pill for now. Another big handful of pills down the hatch, and I'll show you the rest of, I'm not done for the night, so I'll show you the rest in a bit. Alright, we're going to do my second round of nasal rinse for the day. So told me to do it this morning, so let's do my nightly dose. I used to say I was sincere. I used to say. So these are my sleep meds. I'm going to take them. They don't help that much, but I take them when I'm starting to wind down for bed. So I take, everyone always asks, I take clonazepam and trazodone. So I have been trying to wean off of them for like a year now. So I cut little bits off all the time. I just hate being on sleep meds. So in the evenings, before I go to bed, I put an iron patch on. So I don't tolerate iron orally because it's really hard on the gut. Also, the Lyme bugs love to just eat it up. And so to try and combat that, I do an iron patch to keep my iron levels up. You can actually order these directly online from Patch MD. You don't need a prescription or anything. And I just look like this. Hold on. It's just a little patch, and I stick it on my shoulder, or back, and then I just sleep with that on and take it off in the morning. So this has a bunch of iron that like infuses into my skin. It kind of looks like a nicotine patch or something, but it's not. It's iron, so I do that before bed to get my iron levels up and stable. Alright, and before bed, my last dose of cromolyn. So I take 4 doses throughout the day, and then 1 before bed to get through the night. The idea is to keep some level of cromolyn in my system pretty much 24/7 as a mast cell stabilizer. So cheers to some good sleep, hopefully. That's my day of pills and supplements and medication, just to give you an idea of how much so many of us take. As you can see, I'm constantly taking something, every couple hours. There is a medication or a pill or a supplement or something going into my system. And it's just a lot to keep it all organized and remember to take it, and this can't be taken with that, and this has to be taken with food or without food. Sorry, my air purifier is on. I didn't turn that off before filming this, but that's my day of pills and meds. So I hope that gives you a better idea and understanding, and I'll see you all next time.